5-0 Middlesex leads Bergen as we head to the top half of the third. And for the play-by-play, here's Vin Ebenau.
Well, Mike, I thank you. The 1-2 offering is called strike three. One away here in the third. That is strikeout number 6 for Wansaw. Got a good fastball that's dialed in. Not supremely high velocity there, but he's got a powerful fastball, and he's got a pretty nasty breaking ball. 1-1. Runner on first in Pasquale. 2 outs. Pitch. Skied high in the air into center. Drifting in with the wind, coming in to make the catch is the center fielder, Orenchek. And Wansaw gets through 3. No hits on the board. 5-0 Middlesex over Bergen. We go to the bottom of the third on Central Jersey Sports Radio. It'll be a 3-2 to Matthew Troach, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Middlesex with a 5-0 lead on Bergen. And a leadoff walk to Troach. Blue Colts have a man aboard. Getting things going here in the third. That is the 4th walk given up by Kevin Soltis. Middlesex scored 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second. And they lead 5-0 here, bottom of the third. Troach leads off first. Here is Sal Delafave, who walked and later scored a run. To the backstop it goes, and on his way down to second is Troach. He's heading to third on the long overthrow, and he's in there safely, long ahead of a throw. A big backstop here at Middlesex College, and Troach took advantage after the pass ball. On the run, stealing second base and takes third as well. So just like that, nobody out. Runner at third for Middlesex. And leading things off for Middlesex here in the 4th will be the top of the order. So it'll be Dylan Lugo, John Orenchek, and Mike Wansaw. That one's scorched into left center into the gap. That'll fall for a base hit and rolled to the left fielder's glove. And Rice on his way to second, though, with a leadoff double is Dylan Lugo. Was thinking double all the way, even though it went right to the left fielder, Rice. He threw it in, but it was just a tad late, so leadoff double. It'll be a 2-0 to the Middlesex center fielder. And a stare from Soltis on Lugo, and he's not going to throw over. Throws to the plate, and this one skied a mile high in the air into right center. Coming over to make a diving catch is the right fielder Merrill for out number 1. Sliding into third on the sacrifice fly is Lugo. And now it's runner on third, 1 out for Middlesex. Infield playing in for Bergen. 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-1 pitch coming here to Mike Wansaw from Soltis. Skied in the air to right. This should be enough for the sacrifice fly. Catch made, and here comes Lugo to the plate. The throw bounces to the catcher Ramos in front of the plate, and it's a 7-0 Blue Colts lead. So the leadoff double by Lugo, and then heading to third helped out. That one grounded to third. In fair territory, the long throw. Rockets to the fence next to the Bergen dugout. On his horse to second is Rob Gonzalez. The single and reaching second on the E5. Infield in at the corners for Middlesex. Double play depth up the middle. The 2-1. Driven high in the air into left. Heading back toward the warning track, and goodbye! A 2-run home run for Ian Scalabrini, the home run leader for the Bulldogs. Gets things a little bit closer here. It's now a 7-4 ball game in the 6th. And Wansaw looks gassed on the mound.
And will he last the inning? That's the big question. He's got 2 outs, so he just needs the 1 more to get out of it. And he's got a 2-2 count on Rice.
31 pitches in the half inning. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Strikeout number 10, and a big one for Wansaw, protecting a 2-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 7-5 Middlesex on Central Jersey Sports Radio. Jacob Anderson will start things pitching for Middlesex. Deals up and in to D. Rice, and we are underway in Game 2. Rice, Carlos Pasquale, and Daniel Ramos will start things for the Bergen Bulldogs. The 3-2 is grounded on a hard hop to short. Throw to second one. On to first. That's a double play. So Jacob Anderson gets Carlos Pasquale to hit into the 6-4-3 double play, and 2 outs now here in the first. Pitch. Runner's going. Throw down to second on a bounce. Wide of the bag toward the shortstop side. And a stolen base for John Orenchek to put a runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. So Ramos couldn't get the best throw off that he wanted to. Now Orenchek takes a lead off second. The 1-1 to Winsaw. is flied into right and dropping for a base hit on his horse, and coming on home is Orangeak, and it's 1-0 Middlesex. Mike Wansaw with the RBI single. Peterson now going from the full windup and deals the 2-1. Hit in the air to center, and coming over to make the catch, drifting a few feet to his right, is Carlos Pascual, and that'll end things in the first. Middlesex leads 1-0 over Bergen here, bottom of the second inning, game number 2 of the day, a 7-inning contest. Almeida showing bunt. In comes the third baseman Ortiz, and he pulls back and takes ball 1. Looking to move the runner Nate Friedman over. Bergen infield playing double play depth up the middle. In at the corners. Here comes Ortiz. Showing bunt is Almeida. Pulls back. Throw down to second on the stolen base attempt. Wide of the bag to the shortstop side. This time it's caught by the second baseman Ferreras. A stolen base for Nate Friedman. Peterson checks on Friedman at second. Deals the 3-2. Breaking ball. Oh, that was close. Ball 4 is the call to Almeida. Now runners on first and second, nobody out. Peterson wanted that one.
Well, you can see how much quick dry's had on that pitching mound. It almost looks gray at this point.
I was noticing that in game 1.
Just to dry it up a little bit, yeah. But C.J. Mooney, the head coach, sent me a picture this morning. Tarp, I said, how's the field? He said, we're good to go. We're out here.
Okay. Yeah, I was curious getting up this morning and seeing all the rain, how the field would dry. Wheel plays on for Bergen. Showing bunt and take it back is Alex Turner. You had the first baseman Ian Scalabrini coming up almost close enough to shake hands with Alex Turner. It'll be a 2-0 to Lugo. Runners staying put at first and third. Good snag there behind the plate by Daniel Ramos to prevent that from going to the backstop. 3-0. And that definitely would have scored Nate Friedman. Big backstop here in Middlesex College. And a lot of foul territory down the first and third base lines. Cloud cover here at Middlesex. The 3-0 is low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded after Dylan Lugo draws the walk. And a balk called by on Peterson, and that'll bring in the game's second run.
Oof, that is rough.
So runners move up to second and third. Home plate umpire explaining things to Coach Mims in the Bergen dugout, and it's 2-0 Middlesex. 3-1 on Orangeak. Runners lead second and third, 1 out. And a pitch in the dirt, ball 4, bases reloaded for Middlesex. That is the fourth walk of the inning. Non-contact inning for Middlesex. A walk, a strikeout, a walk. A run scored on a balk. And I'm done my rhyming for the inning. It's a walk and a balk, of course. Well, here's Mike Wansaw. Had an RBI single in the first.
Who thinks he's Dr. Seuss over here?
Well, I try. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the second. Middlesex leads Bergen 2-0. First pitch to Wansaw, breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 1. Wansaw, as mentioned earlier, leads the team in RBIs with 25. Breaking ball, chopped in the hole to short, into left field for a base hit. And that'll play to pair. Mike Wansaw's got 3 RBIs, and it's 4-0 Middlesex here in the second.
The dude's got 6 RBIs so far through 9 innings into the second game. He's having an afternoon.
Wansaw just took that pitch. Nobody there between short and third. Just got it right by the shortstop, Figueroa, and the third baseman, Ortiz. And now he's aboard at first. Orangeak on second, Wansaw on first. Gonzalez struck out looking in the first. 1-0. Runners go. Runner goes. Throw down to third is not in time, says the field umpire. To the surprise of Edgar Ortiz, a stolen base for Orangeak. Now Coach Mims coming out of the Bergen dugout. Arms stretched on both sides in disbelief. As is the third baseman Ortiz, as time is called, and the field umpire comes over to greet Coach Mims on the first base line. Runners lead second and third now with 1 out. And a 2-1 count on Roberto Gonzalez. Pitch, breaking ball, hit in the air to left. A high fly ball toward the warning track. And goodbye! A 3-run home run, Roberto Gonzalez. And Middlesex pouring it on.
Unbelievable. Only the second hit of the inning.
And a 3-run home run makes it 7-0. Runner going for second. Throw down by Ramos, wide of the bag and into center field. So a stolen base for Connor Drury puts him in scoring position with one out. Now here's where the scorebook gets interesting, Mike. Nate Friedman, the 10th hitter of the inning. Let's see, where do we put this at bat?
Yeah, that's where we go into the second inning or the third inning column and start to cross out the numbers at the top of the page. Had a few of those last year.
Pitch up high. It's like one of those things where you look at your scorebook at the end of the game and like it looks like a road map or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, traffic detour. Want to know the count on Friedman. Runner on second, 2 outs. That one smoked back up the middle. Tough hop, and it gets into center field for a hit. Rounding third, on his way to the plate is Drury, and it's 8-0 Middlesex here in the second. 1-0, runner leads on first, 2 outs. Pitch is chopped over to third. Ortiz, the strong throw and a good scoop. Nope, it went right on by him. Here comes another run as that ball's up the right field line. Friedman scores, and it's 9-0. On his way to third is Almeida. And Middlesex keeps the inning alive on an E5. 9-0 Middlesex, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Game 2 of a doubleheader today between Middlesex and Bergen. Now on chop to second. 1 pitch and 1 out for Rodriguez, and that ends things here in the second. Well, let's see. 2 left on base, 6 walks, a 3-run home run by Roberto Gonzalez. 2 RBI single by Wansaw. And a single thrown in there by Hunter Almeida. So 3 hits in the inning, 8 runs. And we're going to the third inning here on Central Jersey Sports Radio. It's 9-0 Middlesex. And it's, it seems like more like a football game. We got a 14-10 score here. It's a couple touchdowns.
But a field goal doesn't help them. Field
Nope.
goal doesn't help Bergen. They need a touchdown.
8-run second inning for Middlesex. That was the big inning for them. And Bergen battled back a little bit on the third, and then a couple more last inning. So Horowitz came on 4 pitches last inning to get out of it after Matthew Jason threw 37 pitches. And now he'll deal with the bottom of the order to start in Rensley Ferreras. And then back to the top of the order for Bergen. Horowitz trying to pick up the save. Swing and a miss. Dialed up the heater there and got Ferreira out in front. The 3-2 offering to Ferreras from Horowitz is swung on and hit into the gap in left center. That'll fall for a base hit. Cutting over and getting it in to keep Ferreras at a single is Oranchak. Leadoff man aboard for Bergen here in the 7th. Ferreras leads off second. 1 gone. The 3-2 to Pasquale from Horowitz. Swing and a miss. Ball gets by the catcher to the backstop. Where is he going to throw? Throws down to third, but very late. And getting to third is Ferreras. Strikeout of Pasquale, but he's aboard at first on the passed ball. And runners on the corners now for Bergen, 1 out. Double play depth up the middle for Middlesex, in at the corners. Double play ends the game. Runners lead first and third, 1 out here, top 7. Middlesex, a 14-10 lead. Runners taken off for second. Ground ball, chopper to second. On to first. That's a double play to end the game. Josh Horowitz gets exactly what he needs, and Middlesex sweeps the doubleheader 8-6. And here, 14-10 over Bergen. Horowitz coming up big in back-to-back games, getting back-to-back saves. And Middlesex with 2 huge wins here on Saturday afternoon.